Hello, hello, everyone. StreamYard has changed their. Oh, well, let me do this first. Welcome, everybody. I am BJ from BJ's Crochet, and welcome to FO Friday. This is where we get to share our finished objects. Welcome to my new subscribers, returning subscribers, channel members, and team replay. I love each and every one of you so very, very much. Now, StreamYard has changed their billing practices, and in order to play your intro and your outro, you now have to pay for it. But I have them loaded on my computer. The problem is trying to get my computer to play as it's going live because I'm trying to hit two buttons in two different places at the same time. I have to get the timing down. But yeah, the things, all the little whizzy things that we used to play during the live are no longer available on the free plan. You only get the 30-second countdown. Bait and switch. Anyway, welcome everybody. We're starting early because I had the grands and everybody last Friday, so we got things to do. Kathleen is here and it's 87 in the Bronx. She is still working on her chevron blanket for her daughter, and she has water in her cup, and I have nothing off my hook yet because I just started something new. Margie's here. Thank you. How are you? And there is Teresa. How you doing? Good morning, Sam. Yes, I am excited to see everybody's FOs because you all are so very talented. Teresa says, I feel my makes aren't good enough to show. Oh, no, honey. Never, 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 never. We all started somewhere. And little by little, we have graduated as our skills have gotten better. And I like showing the FOs because I get tips and tricks on how to elevate my skills. So never be embarrassed. We're family. Shoot. Show your whips, show your FOs. If you're having problems with something, put it in there, ask a question, and we will help you. Because if nothing else, we have opinions. Chris, how you doing? Good to see you. Sam says, that's rubbish, Teresa. Thank you. Everyone's FOs are worthy of being shared, even if it's a wonky granny square. And Teresa, we had one member who was making a shawl. And I sat here thinking about it, quite some time. And I asked her to please take my comment in the vein in which I was giving it to her because her shawl wasn't even, it was lopsided. And so I said, it might be just the way I'm looking at it. It might be camera angle, but you look at it and measure it and make sure both sides are even because I'd hate for you to finish it and find out that it's not even and you have to frog the whole thing. She measured it, found out the two sides weren't even. She took it apart, redid it. We help each other. So yeah, don't even worry about it. Yeah, please show yes, we have all been, sometimes I'm still there. And we want to see it all because people keep coming up with different patterns. We can't see them all with different designers. I learn something new the reason I do this, Teresa, is because I learn something new on every live. I learn the different yarns and how they work up. You look at a skein of yarn and you work it up and you look at it and you go, I wonder what that looks like when it's worked up. Now you get to see it. This yarn was in the skein. It looked like it was stripes. It looked like it had a long repeat. But when I made it up, it looks more like Tutti Frutti. So when people show me that yarn, I said, be aware, it's not going to work up in stripes. Those are not long repeats. It's going to look like this, which is helpful. And Margie agrees. Yeah, it's really helpful. And Chris is saying hi to her Tunisian lover because they both love Tunisian. And Suze is here. How you doing, sweetie? There's Darcia. How you doing? I didn't get to see you Tuesday, did I? No. I didn't see you yesterday either, did I? No. Darcia, you doing okay? I've missed you, I believe. If I've seen you, charge it to my head, not my heart, because I don't remember anything. There's Roberta. How you doing? Good to see you. Darcy is playing with her emojis. Play with them, girlfriend. I've been playing on Canva. You all know. But I've got the new members up on the clock, and the gift memberships are on the clock, and the new members are on the wheel, on the end screen. I think I can do the end screen. There's my cousin Michelle. It's just I have to get both. I'll figure it out. No, because I can't hit two buttons at the same time on the same laptop. I'll work it out. I'll work it out. There's Laura. How you doing? You are Wonder Twin number one. Where is Wonder Twin number two? Mandy, you look naked, girl. I love you to death, but you look naked. You've divorced and you've gone back to your maiden name. How you doing, Mandy? And there's our dear Sandra. Hello, darling. That sucks. I know. And especially since you made such pretty ones for me. I I was working with it yesterday. I was working with it. I said there has to be a way. Because remember, those who were here Wednesday, I was having all kinds of issues. And I said after the live, I was going to sit down with StreamYard and figured out what was going on. And I did. That's my FO. I sat down with StreamYard to figure out what the hey was going on. And now you can only play the 30-second thing for free, and everything else that you've already uploaded, you got to pay for it to show it. I don't work for StreamYard. So yeah, it sucks big time. So we're going to have a couple of little glitches when I am doing things because I got to get from here to there and back again. But we'll make it work. Roberta says, Teresa, I agree with Sam. Remember, always, we all started somewhere and we are all still learning. Be proud of what you have done. Not only that, for those of us who have been crocheting for 150 years, they still come out with new tips and tricks and hacks. And you know how when you make a hat, you have that seam that's going all the way down the back. Well, I somebody posted a trick on how you can make a hat and not have that seam. So is we learn something new every day, and that's the truth. We learn something new. So don't feel bad about posting things. It's what we do. Dinky Jen, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for I'm glad you're off today. Thank you, Darcia. Teresa is drinking sweet tea and working on a baby dragon blanket for Project Linus. Oh, please post that next Wednesday because I really want to see that blanket. Oh, that sounds like something extra special. There's my Coley, my Missouri cousin. It's so good to see you, and I'm glad you are here, girl. Yeah, what Sam said. Rubber stamp, cosign Sam, she dropped the mic. I had to look up with Mr. Google and find out what that actually meant. Teresa, never fear showing your work. None of us are perfect. And part of the process is frogging. I don't think you were here last month when I was making a ruffled hat for my granddaughter in number one black cotton. I had to frog that ruffle 3 times, and it's still just a little bit wonky, but I told her I was done with that. So, and I told her I would never make anything out of one weight black yarn again. I don't know what happened. I kept going the wrong way. So somebody else wanted a black hat, but I've got out all the stitch markers and I'm putting stitch markers everywhere so I know which way I'm going. Black, Lord. Roberta agrees with Michelle. Support is what this group is all about. This is the safe place. Never be embarrassed to ask a question because my middle name is Question. I'm going to ask. And never be afraid to show your work. And please accept our constructive criticism in the vein in which we are giving it, because we're not criticizing you. We're just maybe pointing out something that you didn't see. Because sometimes it takes a second opinion. It just does. Delia, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Yep, what Roberta says. Coley's got 92 degrees, girl. So that means it must be 91 up in Moberly. Uh Dinky Jen. Nightbot knew that you meant Hull. Nightbot is getting real smart these days. Dinky Jen has 71. I may go visit her. Roberta, no, Susan, good Lord Jesus. Good to see you, baby girl. How you doing? Thank you. It's not just me, because I have not been seeing you. And are you okay? If not, you can email me, because we're fam. Chris is saying, but Teresa, thank you for thinking my stuff is good. That's why I block everything. Susan saying hi to everyone. There's our dear Zach. It says, hey, y'all, I'm annoyed right now. Work cut my hours. Oh, Zachary. Oh, baby, I am so sorry. How many hours did they cut? Was it a lot? OM to the G. And of course, they do it in the summer when all of the kids are off school and they've already got the summer hours. Ain't that a blip? Check the restaurants, Zach, because every restaurant here in St. Louis, I don't know what kind you have up there in Canada, but everyone here in St. Louis has a help wanted sign in the window. You could probably get some type of restaurant job. If you don't want to be a server, you can be a busser, you can be a dishwasher, you can be a housekeeper if you don't want to serve. But yeah, restaurants are always looking for help. They really are. Jen says we maxed out today at 82. Hot, hot, hot. Girl, look. Last week we had 82 at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry, it was 81 at 1 o'clock in the morning. Mandy's laughing at me. At first, I was like, did I put a weird picture up on accident? Girl, you're messing with your name. And that's still messing with my head. I know you did that week before last, but it's still messing with my head. Because you had the other name for years, and I'm used to the other names. And I don't have, I might have ADHD. I don't do well with change these days. I don't do well with change. I'm getting old. Get me in a groove, and that's where I am. And StreamYard's messing with me. She is on a date with her better half. He has today off. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Yay, Victoria. Can you still share videos like presentation? That's what I did. That's what I did. But the problem is that the video is in player. So I have to go over to player to start the video and come over here and start the live. Or I guess I can start the live on a black screen and then go over and start the video. I'm trying to hit two buttons at the same time on one laptop and it's not working. So it's just trying to get my fingers together. And that's why I don't play piano very well. I don't like Restream. It's too clunky for me. It because you remember I did Restream before, and with the way I share things in Facebook, it was too clunky for me. So if they stream the process so that I can seamlessly go back and forth like I do here, I might reconsider it. But yeah, I didn't like it. I could never find, I could go over to Facebook and say share screen and come back to restream, and it would not be down in the lower third. It'd be off in a menu someplace, and I would have to hit all the menus to find it. And that got aggravating to me because, I we got too much to show to be playing with buttons. And you know what happens when I start hitting buttons? It's not a pretty thing. Chris has got 92. Yeah, we all in the same heat. Uh Michelle's telling, oh, Michelle and Zach are switching snacks again. I love kettle chips too. Sandra sending hugs to everyone. Dinky Jen says, Canada being that hot is unreal. I feel for you all, Zach. Michelle says, hi, Chris. I had distant relatives in Decatur years ago. Okay. Margie says, during my live yesterday, I could see the chat in StreamYard, and I had to have live pulled up in YouTube in order to. You couldn't see the chat? Really? Oh, Wednesday they had a little error message around the top. StreamYard was having trouble. They were having compatibility issues with the new Chrome and Firefox and Mozilla uh, browsers, and they were working on it. And there was some issue they were having with iOS, but I don't have iOS, so I don't know what it was. But yeah, they were having compatibility issues. Laura has 81 degrees, 65% humidity. Ooh. Sam has 47 degrees. Baby girl, I'm so sorry. Margie has 104 degrees. OM to the G. Whew. Mandy has 81 degrees. Not bad. Michelle says, you are correct. We all need bonus eyes on things in order to fix our wagons. Yeah, it's I heard StreamYard had been sold, and I was expecting some things to change, but I did not expect them to retroactively start charging us for free things. Gail, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Squawk, welcome in. How are you? Please keep my hubby and myself in your prayers. He got an infection that they may have to operate on. We're kind of worried about it. Ooh. Oh, honey. Yes, you've got it. Um, Go over to Denisha. It's not Denisha Bridell. What's Denisha's new name? But if you're going to follow us to Granny D's, she's got Denisha's link in her description page. Click that link and go to her community tab and put yourself and your husband on the prayer list, because Denisha keeps our prayer list. And yeah, we'll keep both of you lifted up in prayer. You had 35 and now it's you had 35 and now it's down to 25. A week? Oh, honey, that's part time. No, 32 hours is part time. You're not even working part time. Oh, Zach, that's horrible. Yeah, see if you can get on at a restaurant or a diner or something like that, a coffee shop. Yeah, they're always hiring. At least here, they're always hiring. And you can either go full time if you want, or you can supplement your hours until you can get up to 40 hours. You can do just about whatever if you go into full food service. That's horrible, Zach. Dinky Jen says, yes, I found that out on another live. The someone in the US posted the code for Beverly near me, and I thought it was interesting that we can now use UK postcodes. Huh. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. See, I told you I learned something new every day. Oh yeah. Hi sis, here's my sis Melanie. She's working and lurking. I am so happy to see you. Melanie had a big sale yesterday, but I was running around doing things. So if you like crochet dolls, go to Melanie's Crochet and look at her sale from yesterday. She also had she was not only selling, but the dolls were on sale. So go look at the replay, and if there's something that did not sell, you can email her and still get it. US only. I have to remember to say that. Customs is ridiculous. My cousin Michelle has 93 degrees. Ooh, 42%, 47% humidity. Weather says I'm staying in the house. I didn't even go out. It was 78 degrees at 7 o'clock this morning, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not even going to try to mow, because just as I would get into it good, it would be over 80. I said, I'll try tomorrow. Susan is working on a Steelers graph blanket. Oh, just two more rows out of 264 rows, 200 stitches each row. I am drinking sick. Susan, you did not post that in the whip for Whip It Wednesday. You're holding out on me. Girlfriend, take a picture of it now, please, and thank you, and post it next week for Whip It Wednesday. And then I want to see it for FO Friday. That's me. Laurie, how you doing? I love it when you all do those graph gans, because my name is VJ and I cannot do graph gans. I sometimes I can't even do a ruffle hat, so you know I can't do a graph gan. Michelle is sipping some coffee and working on the hexacardy. Roberta says, Squawk, I am sorry you're going through that. Keep us posted. Yes. Michelle loves Restream, but I don't share vids, so there's that. Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't sharing the vids, or if I just had somebody up on panel with me, it would be one thing. Like I could do Make Along Monday on Restream with no issues. Just unless or until they change how you share tabs, it was too clunky for me. Laurie says, I've heard of another one called Streamlabs, but I have no experience with that one. I think I've heard of that too. And some people use O OMB, OBM, O somebody. I know. It's too many buttons. You all know what happens when I hit buttons. It's not pretty. I'm trying to go with what I know, but they just changed what I know. There's another platform called Uh-huh, which isn't too bad. Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to look at some reviews on that, because I've never even heard of that one. Where's my pen? I got pen and paper. Evmux? That's too much like Elon Musk for me. You do? Okay. What is that one that Oh Lord Jesus, the lady you're doing your blankets with, I, I can see her face, like flawless, blossom. Um, what is the one she uses? Because she uses something different. Laura, you need an apostrophe. Oh, you got it down there. Okay. Um, when I was growing up, I was always told anything I did wasn't any good. Yeah, that's. I've started reading revenge videos, and that's more common than I ever thought. And yeah, it leaves a lasting impression. However, and let me tell you this, Teresa, this is July, and this is the month we do subscribers only. And all of my subscribers have been vetted. So now would be a good time to share your whips and your FOs, and we can gently help you build your confidence up because there's no outsiders here in the month of July. And anybody who comes in here being unkind, they get banned. And I'm always 10 minutes behind in the chat. My mods know how to boot people because we don't tolerate that. This is a safe place. And we don't do any bullying, no name calling, nothing unkind. We do nice, gentle critiques to help people elevate their skills. But no, we there is no negative allowed here, and this is a no drama channel. So yeah, July would be a good time to get your feet wet and try to get comfortable until I open it back up in August. We'll see how you feel. Yeah, keep us posted. And if they want to do surgery, get a second opinion. Are you in a university hospital? I used to do trauma. I try not to second guess the doctors, but it's July. Our number one rule was no surgery in July in a university hospital because you've got all of the residents fresh out of med school. See if they can hold off till August. But yeah, no. Mm-mm. Teresa, never listen to a hater. They can't help themselves. It's their toxic nature. Yes. And there's a lot of people who lift themselves up by pushing other people down. I was married to a person like that. Yeah. So yeah, we're fam here, Teresa. And feel free. And if anybody says anything negative and one of the mods doesn't catch it, because my mods are always running in and out, email me if you can. Send me a little screenshot, and that person's going on probation because everybody knows I don't play. I used to say I would never get to 1,000 because I would ban people in the New York minute. They were out of here. Thank you, Dinky Jen. It wouldn't come to me. It's Friday. You all know how I am on Friday. And for those who are new, Friday is just kind of like whatever happens. Roberta says, Teresa, those types of people are the ones who will push people down to lift themselves up. Just say okay and do your best, and that's all we can do. And if you have, yeah, 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 it's always family. It's always family. It's never anybody else. Ooh, it's 85 in Maryland. Ooh, girl. Ooh, ouch, 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 ouch. You would think family would be the ones who have your back. Families are the worst per- perpetrators sometimes. I've been doing so much Spanish, I can't do English. Oh, yeah. It's always family. It's always family. Always. That's why there are ex husbands. Thank you so much. Oh, you're having a show tomorrow too on Whatnot at 10 p.m. Central, YouTube at 1 p.m. No, no, 10 a.m. Pacific. I know where you live. YouTube at 1 p.m. Pacific on Saturday. You're doing 2 shows tomorrow? Okay. Woo. Irma, hello, hello, honey. I know you've been busy. How is your neighbor and how is your husband? Trey has opened an Etsy shop called Crochet Hugs Trey. He is selling bandanas. Congratulations, Trey. Dims, hello, how you doing? It's so good to see you. See, she knew what I was talking about, OBS. Thank you. I knew it was an old something. I don't even know what I called it. I called it so many things. Thank you so much, Dims. See, the fam knows what I'm talking about, even when I don't know what I'm talking about. How you been? What's in your cup? What's off your hook or on your hook or what you been up to? I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. What you been doing? Sam says, I have used Streamlabs for lives, but they don't have many options for showing pics or videos or even adding someone to the panel. Oh, well, thank you for telling me that because that would not help me. That would not help me at all. Laurie says, I am frantically working on the animal blanket as of today. The mom wasn't sure to have the baby for 3 more weeks, but there was an issue, so she is currently in labor. Hopefully an FO next Friday. Oh, mercy. I hope everything works out okay. Cause what the heck? I'm sorry. I went over to the group because I've been sitting here talking and I haven't shown anything yet. And Skip Gates had an audience with Pope Leo. Okay. Okay. That was yesterday. That's Wednesday. That's no. Here we go. Yes, I'm hitting buttons. So far, I haven't kicked myself out. Knock on wood. Uh, Angela, happy 4th of July slouch hat. Oh, oh, pretty. I'm coming. I gotta hit more buttons. Uh, that's the one she uses. The Eva Moose. Yeah, okay, girl. I wish they wouldn't change things after I learn how to use it. It just makes everything more complicated than it has to be. I'm too old to learn these many tricks. Angela, that's cute. Patriotic hat. That is cute. Hi, Granny. Thanks for the parking pass. Uh, okay, that's Blossom. I got part of the name right. Irma is exclamation point weather space zip code. Roberta says, oh, hey, reminder here. Hooked on homemadecrochet.com put out the first crochet for a cause pattern this morning. Oh, thank you, Roberta. No, we don't play about our people. They get kicked to the curb quick, fast, and in a hurry. At one point, I thought I was going to have more people on the block list than I had subscribers. Irma, you need to type. Yeah, thank you, Margie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Sullivan, it is 77 degrees. Girl, really? I might have to come visit. And the humidity is 90%. How did you get so much humidity? There's my dear darling granny. How you doing? I was flying by trying to get my parking space. My comment. It's 86 in faith and 64% humidity. Roberta says, and Teresa, even if it's not, oh, that's right. It does not have to be crochet. It could be knitting, diamond painting, stained glass, whatever craft, macrame. We just love seeing what people are doing. And there's Pebbly Pooh spreading joy, love, and happiness. Yes, and everyone has value. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Sounds good, Granny. Teresa needs prayers right now. I have a heat rash that is really hurting. Ooh, we talked about heat rashes the other day. I think the consensus was cornstarch. Sue's has 88 degrees. Oh my. Rita, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you and how is your mom? How do I send it or post it to you? Go to the description and there is a link in the description for the Facebook post, or if it's not a hyperlink, just copy and paste it. And there's a comment pinned to the top for today's FO. Just paste it into that comment, and I will get to you, especially if I stop talking and start showing stuff. Now, if you're not on Facebook, email it to me. Mandy says, my hippy dippy poncho for Dee's Creative Hands Challenge. Oh, is she doing that again? Oh, yay. Yay. That is so pretty. Spokalize my English. Girl, you know how much trouble. Now, last week you were trying to get me to speechifize it. Make up your mind. You want me to speechify it or spokalize it? Oh, that is cute, and it's got a hood. That is so cute. I haven't done a hooded poncho yet. I love your the way you did your edging. That is really pretty, Mandy. That's a winner. Pat yourself on the back. That is a winner. OM to the G. See, that's why we do these. Because I had not done one of those and I had not seen one, and I'm loving it. Teresa says, I was told all the time I was growing up that I was a mistake. That is not a reflection on you. That's a reflection on the person who told you that. Because you are not a mistake. If you were a mistake, the Almighty wouldn't let you be here. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Roberta. Granny saying hi to everybody. Irma says, family knows your weakness and what to use manipulation. And family knows how to push your buttons. And when they're having a bad day, they are going to do whatever they can to push your buttons and hurt you. And if those people are in your past, let go and just, we're going to ease you into the future. Demps is doing well. I've been here in the bushes. Oh, well, thank you for being in the bushes. I'm working on a baby blanket, taking a break from beanies and ruffled hats. I understand. I understand because I was working on the scarf and my daughter called me and said her girlfriend wanted a ruffled hat. So I'm back on the ruffles, Lord. Laurie says, I think her doctors are taking care of everything, so it should be good. That is awesome. Okay, you emailed. Okay, Laurie. It is cute. Thank you, Teresa, for the email. That is a cute patriotic slouchy hat. Oh, thank you, Granny. Roberta says, just in case y'all need inspiration over the weekend, I mean, free patterns. Yes, ma'am, and thank you. Hi, Susan E. Welcome in. Good to see you. And if you are busy doing something else, still go to that website and download that pattern, because if they make it for pay, or if they take the site down later, you've already got the pattern if it's something you like. So go over there and see what's going on and see if you might want to do that in the future. Mandy says, finish this long forgotten whip. Yeah, I've got some long forgotten whips that I want to get to. Look at you and your granny squares. That is cute, Mandy. Irma says, both doing well. Just got hubby a puppy this week, and our grandson that's been here a month, but leaving this weekend when his mom comes in from Mississippi. That is awesome. Angela, if you're watching the replay, everybody loves your hat. Yeah, Zach's been battling the heat rash. Melanie says, everyone remember your creativity can be someone's inspiration or bring a smile. Yes, indeed. Granny says, please join me in prayer for traveling mercies for my youngest daughter, Hannah, and her Josh. They are on a plane, destination Iceland. Ooh, my niece went to Iceland and sent back some pictures, and it looks like an awesome place. I want to go there one day. Damascus has 85 degrees and 66% humidity. Exactly, Melanie. I get inspired here all the time, right? Real feel is triple digits. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I know you love ponchos. It's that's not pink. Oh, it's a pico edge. It did not look like it. It's pretty. Bear, how you doing? What you been up to? I know. I have not done a hooded poncho. I've done a hooded scarf, but that is really pretty. I was wondering if you were Brenda. Thank you, Granny. Everybody keeps changing names on me, and I don't know what's going on. And there's my sister, Angie, sending prayers to Granny D's family on their safe travels, calling on guardian angels. Amen. Amen. Dinky Jen says, my school kids have been pushing my buttons today. TFIF? Do you mean TGIF? And only 1 week to go before we break off for 6 weeks. Yay! Yay! Rita says, well, I have a lot to knit and crochet on, but I started a new cardigan in size 6 years. I just had to start it. And you've ripped out 4 whips, girl. Oh, it's just my name, vjscrochet@gmail.com. And there's no apostrophe. It's just VI. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Hold up. I can see this is why I need StreamYard. It is not this seamless in Restream, but that's just me. That we know I have limitations. We know I have limitations. I do my best. I do my best. Sarah says, it's finished. Oh my gosh, Sarah. Oh, baby girl. Now, that is pretty. Do you like it now? You just started that last week. You are fast. I don't care what you say. That is pretty. How do you feel about it now? That is really pretty. Okay. I got it. I understand. And you're probably correct. Kids are just not very nice these days. They are really just not nice. I'm trying to get back to where I was. Okay. Mandy says, my 9-year-old daughter already claimed this blanket. Mandy, what has she not claimed? She loves what you make. And then she puts in requests. They are nice. Exactly, VJ. They are free to download until after the crochet along. Then she puts them for sale on Etsy. Yeah, so get them now while they're free. Rita says, my cardigan is a gift to a 4-year-old. That is sweet of you. Roberta says, I do like those squares. Love how you put them together. Didn't she do a good job? She does have a great eye for color combo. That is not my testimony. You are very welcome. You know you do good work. Delia says, I'm working on mesh sleeves for my friend, but I keep making it too small. She's a 3X and way taller than me. Oh. Can you measure her or can you have her measure herself so you have a guide? Shatika, so nice to see you. How are you? What is in your cup and what is off your hook? Brenda says, I've been busy with our property and my fish tanks, but I'm back to crocheting again more and spinning some more. Yay, Brenda. Isn't that huge? She did such a great job. She did such a great job. She can barely see over the top of it. I'm glad you went with the stripes. You picked out a pretty pattern. See, Delia, that's what I said. She keeps telling me she crochets slow and she started that thing uh was it Sunday? Girl, please. Yes, I have decided that if I don't feel joy with the whip or don't remember the pattern or size, it will be ripped out. I understand. Because if you don't find joy in it, there's no point. Roberta says, you did a good job, Mandy. I bet you're glad it's done, but it's beautiful. I know. I know. Squawk says, I've been working on a sweater for quite a while and frogged it halfway through. Twice, working on it again. Hopefully, third time's a charm. Squawk, I'm holding a positive thought for you. Cause yeah, that's hard. That is pretty. Roberta says, yes, Rita, if it doesn't bring me joy, it doesn't get done or it gets tossed out the window. And she does throw stuff out the window if she doesn't like it. She's too embarrassed to share her measurements, so I'm just weak. How in the heck are you supposed to make her something that fits her if she doesn't want to share her measurements? How do you know what size to make it? Oh, the mail person forgot my mail and he was just backed up in his mail truck. I was trying to see what in Sam Hill he was doing. And what the? He went to my neighbor's next door. He backed up to mine and then he went back to my neighbor's next door. I got nothing. Crystal, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? What's in your cup? What's on your hook or off your hook? Yeah, girl, they think we're miracle workers. Yes, they do. Eh, She's taller than you, and is she larger than you? Did you tell me that? She's too embarrassed to share her measurements, so I'm just winging it. What did you say before that? You said she's taller than you. Oh no. If you know somebody that's roughly her size, you can get that person to try it on for you. Maybe. That's hard. She won't. Lord Jesus. She's just going to have to come over daily and let you try it on her. Regina from Adon's World has done something different. A roadkill frog. I don't know why, but she's done roadkill. Oh my gosh, Regina. You wear a large XL and 5'2". She's 5'10", and wears a 2 to 3X. Okay, see if you can find a sleeve pattern that has measurements for two. Google sleeve pattern, crochet sleeve pattern, 2 to 3X, and see what they give you. Because I think it's, what is it, 10 extra inches or 10 extra stitches per size. Don't quote me on that because you know I don't remember. Crystal is working on a Tunisian beanie and trying to decide if I want to nap or vent to Chat GPT about rude HR. Go to Perplexity because I just found out Chat GPT is owned by Peter Thiel. And you know I can't say anything else on this channel about that. But yeah, our friends are behind Chat GPT. So says Tabitha Speaks Politics. So you can look at Tabitha Speaks Politics and see what she said about it, or I can put a link to that in the other channel if you want. You love the roadkill frog. Oh my god. Oh, oh, you choked me up there. You threatened to make a roadkill squirrel. I didn't know it was a thing. See, Teresa, that's why we do these, because I didn't know that was a thing. And Teresa, if you want to make something and it comes out wonky looking like that, just tell them it's roadkill. We got a name for it. Nobody can tell you that it's ugly or it's wonky or whatever because there's a name for it. It's called roadkill. Oh my gosh, you people. Oh, I love my fam. You all. She said something different. Yeah, we're different. Oh my gosh. And then Angela has also done a 4th of July gnome. She finished her gnome. Look at that. We just saw that on Wednesday. Was I here Wednesday? Yes, I was here Wednesday. Oh my gosh. I'm so confused. I haven't had a day off yet, so you all have to forgive me. Tomorrow's going to be my first day off, I think. 4 inches per size. Thank you, Chris. That's why I said don't quote me because I don't remember. I know the tongue hanging out. I know. Now just need to see and sew in lots of ends. Yay, Susan. I know, Chris. I wasn't going there. Delia says, but why is the frog so cute? I know. That's the cutest roadkill I've ever seen. I never put in my paintings from paint night on Wednesday. And why not? Laura. And I've been asking you about your stained glass. I really miss your stained glass. And are you no longer making trains? You know, when we met, you were making trains. Roberta says, Teresa, just tell them it's them. They aren't sophisticated enough to appreciate it. Now there is that. Chris says, enjoy your ends. Oh, we can hook you up with that guy that was in my group because he loves doing ends. I mean, if there is a good voodoo priestess out around, I can hire her. Sandra, you know a good voodoo priestess for Crystal? Sandra's down there in Louisiana. She can probably hook you up with somebody. Sandra, I know you're working and lurking, but we got a sister here that needs some help. Oh, you know, you can crochet one of those amigurumis and fashion it to look like her. And I can send you some stick pins. Sandra can check. Oh, you know what? I think we have a couple of them on YT because I think they were doing one Friday night when I was going through trying to find something to watch, and I was like, "Oh, yeah." So yeah, we might have that on YT, and yeah, you they might be able to hook you up with somebody. But I think you could just amigurumi a doll and stick some pins in it and call it done. Yeah. We have, wait a minute, wrong button. Leslie has a mini Highland cow. Oh, with a bell around his neck. Leslie, that's too cute. Let me move Sandra out the way here. Oh, Sandra wants to voodoo her work peeps too. I know. I know. That's why I'm so happy that I didn't. Well, I did marry somebody I worked with, but he got out of the job. And then I got rid of him too. It's the frog's dead eyes. Oh my goodness. I see I got all kinds of fancy pens. There you go. Mm-hmm. Get you some sweet oil and bless it. And get you some sage and mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Crystal says, oh, his hair looks like mine in the morning. Your hair is longer than that. Did you cut your hair? Your hair was longer than that. Oh, did you cut it to put it under your hard hat? Now you know Leslie, she's got to show us the tail. Oh my goodness gracious me. She's got pork coffee. What kind of coffee she got? Hold up. What does that cup say? PORC coffee. We woodshed woodshed something. Okay. Could it be porcupine? Surely not. Sis, you have a wonderful weekend as well. You got you didn't cut your hair. You got a lot of flyaways. Porch coffee. Okay, Crystal. What does the woodshed have to do with it? But yeah, thank you. Okay. I did not know. See, I did not know it was a thing. Well, I say great minds think alike. Thank you, Laura. I came in late. Greetings. You got water in your cup. Thank you for everything. And there's Kitty. Kitty, what you been doing? Hugs to you, sweetheart. Good to see you. How you doing? How's everybody been doing? Does anybody have plans for this weekend? I will probably spend the weekend mowing my backyard because it's going to be so hot. I'm not going to be able to finish it all in one pass. I did about a third of it yesterday. I'll do a third tomorrow and finish the other third on Sunday. Mandy made golden snitch bookmarks. Good gracious. See, see. I've seen the movie, Mandy, and the snitch doesn't look like that. I'm just saying. Crystal says in the South, it's common to sit on porch and drink coffee. Pretty sure it is up north too. Yeah, it it is, but I had not seen it on a coffee cup. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, we do. And read the newspaper. You couldn't keep the wings up straight. Hey, they couldn't either. That's why I was flying all cattywampus. Got to go get juice for my grandson. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. You too, Irma. Enjoy the puppy and traveling mercies for your grandson and his mother. You're laying down. Okay. Some things just have to be done. When Shorty came in, she went back to bed. I was like, okay, I got quiet time. Suzanne has a crochet top, loops and thread, light 3, 100% rayon from Bamboo, not my favorite. Tutorial by Knit Crow Addict, lace summer top. Oh, girl, you and your lacy tops. Wow. Wow. Coley says, I'm relocating my yarn to a new display storage bin. Oh, wasn't your mother coming over to help you do that last month, or was that Chris's mother? Jennifer says, are you doing Monday's charity makes on the upcoming Monday? Yes, ma'am. I did not get home in time to do it last Monday, and I was late putting a note in the community tab because I didn't realize it was so late, and I had to wait until I could pull off at a rest stop to post the note. So yeah, we're meeting this Monday because I left the farm at 1 o'clock, so I should have been home by 2:30. Shorty and I stopped for ice cream, so that threw us way off. And 3 o'clock, no, because I stopped and posted my note before ice cream. I don't know. Somehow or other, I was late. It was 10 minutes to 5 when we got here. I don't know what we did. Somehow or other, it turned into a 4-hour ride. We should have been home by 2:30. We got home at 10 minutes to 5. Oh, my exit was closed. There was an accident on my exit, and all 5 lanes were full. And I finally was able to get over to the left lane to go the last 3 miles and make my exit because it's a left hand exit, and if I hadn't been able to get all the way over, there was no point in moving. Oh yeah, I had Michelle, put your fingers in your ears. I had maple bourbon candy pecan. You can take your fingers out of your ears now. Not your mom. Okay, it was Chris's mom. I can't keep up. You all know I try. I try, Lord. I try. I could not remember. Well, good luck on reorganizing your yarn. Actually, that's fun sometimes. Oh, she showed the back. Putting my keyboard down to lurk hugs to all. Hugs, don't be mad. You and Shorty deserve some y'all time. All is good. Thank you. Girl, I left with her on Thursday. We came back on Monday. I almost brought her back on Sunday because she got really, really sick. And my daughter actually volunteered to come get her, and I knew she didn't want to drive up to the farm and back. Oh, Thursday's bingo was not on at the 24th, Granny. Kitty says, my daughter made another peach cobbler and we had ice cream with that. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help it if you get sick every time we want to go someplace. I'm sorry. We've been trying to get together since the first week in June. And either we have a storm, or I'm not going to say the T word, or she gets sick. It's been impossible to get together. I was going through withdrawals, and since I was passing it, I treated myself. I'm sorry. Purse keychain holder. Ooh, look at you. All of you all are so creative. I know. It's good. It's good. It's supposed to rain this weekend. I am also going to attempt a crochet head wrap. Okay. Y'all are making me hungry. I'm sorry. We always end up talking about food. I know. I know. Well, it's not doing me any good either because we have the storms and my hips and legs hurt. I start to wheeze. I start to cough. She wheezes. We have not had a good time over here. I call her and see how bad she's feeling. She calls me to see how bad I'm feeling. I'm I am feeling a little bit better than her. Once I can get my hips started, I do fairly well. It's just getting started. Margie said, here's a picture of my shawl I completed. I used Hobie mocktail yarn in the colorway Virgin Halloween. There is nothing Halloween about that yarn. And the pattern is called Blueberry Mule Scarf. Now, that yarn would be blueberry, but I don't see any Halloween in that yarn. But what do I know? Margie, I know you do a lot of Tunisian, but this doesn't really look Tunisian, is it? Why are my notifications coming up on my screen? You all need to stop messing with stuff when I'm trying to do a show. Gee, Minetti. Wowzers. Margie, that's pretty. That is pretty. You haven't seen that before? I know. I have decided I'm going to make all the guys in my department a beanie for Christmas. Does wool burn easily? No, it shouldn't. I know cotton doesn't burn easily. Acrylic is the one that burns, isn't it? Laurie says, I'm sorry, it's been a rough bit of time. Laurie, it's okay, honey. We all have so much going on. Oh, yeah, they're beautiful. That's why I do these. Are we posting pics of food, VJ? My ex asked me to cook his favorite when he comes on Wednesday. Oh, Susan, only if he is able to leave upright after he eats it. I don't want to give anybody any ideas, but yeah, food is good. If you're in the process of making it, you can post it on Wednesday. If it's a completed plate, you can post it on Friday. You know we're all about food here. Can I submit a swollen knee as an FO because my right knee is done? Girl, you had to stand in line about the knees. Cousin Michelle, it's her right knee. Last time it was my left knee. Yeah, the knees have it. Sam says, don't make any beef Wellington with mushrooms. Well, we don't have to worry about that because I actually don't like beef Wellington that well. And I don't like Yorkshire pudding, which is really odd, but that's just me. Margie says, oh, Margie's got two. She says, here is a picture of my Tunisian Afghan with a wrapped single crochet border. I used Premier Puzzle yarn in the colorway Dominoes. So is that wrapped single crochet the same thing as a crab stitch? Because I can't do the crab, but I do a excuse me, a wrapped single crochet instead. Hold on. Good Lord. It's being fiddly. Margie, that is pretty the way that pulls. That looks like self-striping yarn. That is really pretty. Laurie says, oh, Kitty, I have knee problems too because we needed to have more in common. Oh, my Lord. Yep, Michelle says it's her right knee. Laurie, which one of your knees is it? Crystal says, thankfully my knees behave, but my hip likes to throw a dit every couple of months. See, you mean fit? Have to work on this weight to get surgery, but being on prednisone is not helping. Tell me about it. I'm still trying to get off my prednisone weight 2 years later. Ooh, child. And that prednisone weight is no joke. And the Premier Puzzle yarns are 20% off right now at Premier or at Hirschner's. Michelle, that med makes me want to eat a whole buffet. Bless you. See, yeah. Yeah. Isn't it pretty, Delia? It didn't make my stomach hurt. I wish it had, then I wouldn't have eaten so much. Squawk says prednisone won't help if you're trying to lose weight. That's what they always give me to stop MS flares. It makes you hot and hungry. See? Yeah, it's not yeah. Oh, Premier is the one that has it on sale. Okay. If you all want some puzzle yarn, go over to Premier. You can get it for 20% off. And they may have all the colors. It still looks like it was striping. I like that. Roberta has finished all her pineapple. Oh, she finished her pineapple bear, her watermelon pig, and her kitty decided she was going to take a nap in between them. And if that kitty doesn't look like my Sasha, Oh my gosh. I look like my Sasha. So, yep. That is too cute, Roberta. That watermelon pig is just cute. I don't know which one I like better. They are both darling. I like them both. I give them both a 10 out of 10. Dinky Jen said I had shingles in my right knee in 2021, but my left knee is the one that doesn't like me. Good Lord. Michelle says it's 6:39 a skiing on the Premier website. Kitty says prednisone makes my skin beautiful and shiny because the weight gain stretches the wrinkles out. Oh Lord, help. 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 They are cute. Michelle says they do. I checked the solids and even the shimmer is on sale. Oh, that's wonderful. They are adorable, aren't they? Gigi, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? What's in your cup and what is off your hook? We have pineapple bear and a watermelon pig and a beautiful kitty that looks like my Sasha. And there's their backsides. Oh, look at the little curly tail. Roberta, girl. That's too cute. And the kitty, yes. Yes, yeah. I want to say the kitty's not on that picture. I pulled out some scrap blueberry colored yarn. Now I want to make a blueberry. Oh, girl, go for it. Crystal says I was on it and another steroid for 2 months when I was 18 due to an allergic reaction, and I gained 60 pounds in those 2 months. Then it led to an awful downward spiral at 35. I weighed 380 pounds. Girl, I now weigh 180. Not thin, but Michelle, if I can do it, you can too. See? Michael, hello, hello. You'll trade any of us knees? Oh, baby. I love you, but I don't want your knees. I'll take your husband, but I won't take your knees. Gigi says water and working on outfits for 18-inch dolls for Whatnot sale 726. So Gigi's going to be selling doll outfits on Whatnot on 726. What time? Hey, yes, how are you and Panda? The kitty is the old lady. She sleeps where she wants. She is 12 or 13. Sasha was 21 when she passed. 12 or 13 is good. You're going to have her for a while yet. Yay. That's awesome. Roberta added the water Elon pig to remind y'all. Water Elon? Oh, watermelon. Oh, yeah. Because I couldn't remember. Yeah, thank you for that because I didn't remember. You know, my memory's not that long. I try. So all I can do is try. Mama J, welcome in. It is so good to see you. Thank you for being in the bushes. I greatly appreciate it. Gigi is going to be on Whatnot at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the 26th. Margie, all right, up and down temps is hurting us both. Supposed to be 70 tomorrow. Good grief. Michelle is screaming panda is on a few people's wish list. Michael is sending hugs and loves to everybody. She's 4 pounds of all sass. I think mine was 6 pounds, so she wasn't much bigger. I haven't been over to the emails yet, Teresa. I got a couple more on Facebook and then I'll go over to the emails. Thank you for reminding me. I only got two more, I think. What time is it? I got time. I'm going to make it. Even with me running my mouth. Sunita finished her top and OM to the G. Oh, oh, she did such a good job. Go ahead, Sunita, with your bad self. That is pretty. Hi, Darla. Welcome in. How are you? Yeah, we'll take a Michael hug any day. It does suit her. It is really pretty. She did a great job on that top. And it's blue. Yes, Delia, they are pretty colors. They really are. That's so cute. Wow. Michael says, "Oh, Michelle, you can have them any day. Sorry, getting ready to head to the store. Need junk food." Oh my gosh, Michael. Enjoy. Be careful out there. Ooh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Then we have Dinky Jen, first fall dishcloth from a year of dishcloths, the final season, 8 dishcloths to go. And this one is darling. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, Coley Sunita's rocking that beautiful top. Dinky Jen, that is so pretty. I love the tail feathers. Come on and let me see you shake a tail feather. Oh, anyway. Michelle wants a cookie and a hug, and she will forgive anything. Now you tell me. Now you tell me that is a pretty. Dinky Jen, pat yourself on the back. That is darling. That is too cute. Oh, then she's going all out. She's got final 6 of the summer dishcloths. The blue and white dishcloth has the glow yarn from Timu, and I forgot to take photos of it glowing. Oh, the blue and white is pretty. That UK flag is amazing. That blue and white is cute too. And then you did the grapefruit slice. Look at you all go. Yes, it's from the Year of Dishcloth book. They're doing a crochet along with Lala and Jan. Michelle, Crystal says, Michelle, be more specific on types of cookies. She's laughing. Don't want to get some kind of fig cookie or similar. Yeah, we don't want to get those. Is that a fried egg? Is not an egg. It's a flower. I forgot which kind. One's a sunflower. I forgot. Dickie Jim, what kind of flowers are them? Don't start me to lying because you know I don't remember. She did tell me at one point in time, but Lord knows I don't know. I'll be the first one to tell you. The absolute first. And then Rita says, Mom's fishes for the week. Oh my gracious, she's done such a good job. I was thinking, right, it is a sunflower. Those fishes are too cute. Are the ones at the top supposed to be hammerhead sharks? They look like arrowheads. What do I know? Granny says, love the Cornwall coast especially. Okay. Roberta says, I'm on my phone, so it's small. Sorry, but you do need to make a fried egg. Okay, Dinky Jen, you need to make a fried egg. Oh, thank you, Laurie. I appreciate it. Some of the colors that me and Chris use are different to the book. Make it your own. Okay, Laurie, we understand. Yeah, she did a good job. And her mother's helping. Okay, Jennifer's got you for the fried egg, and she's laughing. Then we have, wait a minute, I got to scroll. Rita has finished her tunica that has been a whip for 5 to 6 years. Oh, tunic. That's been a whip for 5 to 6 years. Well, see there. Look at you. Wow. 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 That's pretty. Crystal says, so beanie for coworkers might be better to do a cotton wool blend. Um, Probably cotton because some people are allergic to wool. Now that I think about it, I'm not making as big as the ones Lala has. I don't know what happened to the comment before the Cornwall one. I was saying that I want to live in the UK for the next 3.5 years. I hear you. I want to live in Paris for the next 3.5 years. Dinky, I made some fried egg keychains and left on some windshields with a note that said, "You've been egged." Oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. I would have liked to have seen those people's faces. I would have liked to have seen that. Oh, Delia. Just vintage crochet, non vintage motif poncho using cotton fair in gray. Girlfriend. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on. I got to do this in the right order. Because, girlfriend, this is gorgeous. Because we know VJ does not sew stuff together. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm here for it. Pat yourself on the back, Delia. Oh my gracious. Yeah, random crochet kindness. Isn't that pretty? Random act of crochet kindness. That is, I see. I said act. It took me a while to get it out of my mouth, but I got it. Isn't that pretty, Granny? I have seen many forms of RAK crochet items. I haven't seen any here. Thanks. I won't share how many times I threw it across the room. Girl, look. I see. That's why I said I wouldn't have even started that because that is just gosh awfully pretty. And yeah, I would have thrown it across the room, hid it under the bed, given it to my grandchild, told her to bring it back in a couple of months. That is too cute. Susan says, "Me too, Granny D. We're looking for a place to live, but it's up for discussion on Tuesday." Yep. Yep. I like my house though, but yeah, because never mind. I can't. I can't pray for California. That's all I'm gonna say. California is catching it, and I cannot. Okay, that's the last one on Facebook. So we are going to the mail. Laurie says, I don't know because I didn't open it. I made this brimmed hat on my 48 pin Centro, not my pattern, big twist living yarn in colorway life. It took about 3/4 of one skein. Okay. Stop. My chat's jumping. Wow. Is that mauve, blue, and white? That's what it looks like to me. Cousin Michelle's gonna say it's pink. I'm gonna call it mauve. Hey Susan, I really wish I could. My whole fam and me. I hear you. Granny, you can go up to Iceland with Hannah. Tell her and Josh to just stay there. If you don't mind rain, North Carolina is nice. I think they mean out of the country. Blue dot in a red sea of hell. That's where I am. The flooding the flooding in Texas is really horrible. I wish we could. Girl, see, Granny, see. Speaking of a place to live, please send good juju this way as we are actively seeking more affordable housing. I hear you. Curses to all this egg talk. Now I'm hankering after a fried egg and cheese toasted sandwich. Ooh, that does sound good. I had an egg and bagel this morning. A fried egg and bagel with cream cheese, but now a fried egg and cheese sandwich. That does sound good. Doggone you, Sam. Well, I didn't know what I was going to have for dinner, but I think now I know what I'm going to have for dinner. Ah, man. We always end up talking about food. We always do. Then Teresa sent Teresa, a Project Linus blanket. Ooh, baby girl. Wait a minute. Who sent this? Teresa. Teresa, I know it runs deep, but please, please don't ever say that you are embarrassed to share your work, especially here. Wait a minute, I lost my pick. OM to the G if this isn't so stinking cute. Girlfriend, there is nothing wrong with your crochet. Oh, Teresa. Girl, pat yourself on the back and then give yourself a hug. That is beautiful work. Never be embarrassed. We're moving you to the head of the class. You can sit next to Gail. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Yeah, Teresa, you came to the right place. You were in with the right fam. You can show your work anytime, any day, any way. That is beautiful. Remind you of cotton candy. Immature calling it rose. I love seeing what people make with their central, right? Ooh, egg salad sandwich sounds yummy. Well, there you go. See, I told you Michelle was going to say it was pink. I told you she was going to say it was pink. Yeah, it does sound good. Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I don't want to. I don't want to defrost the bacon. It's in the freezer. Maybe I will defrost the. No, egg and cheese will be enough. I know, Delia. See, yeah, Teresa, move up to the head of the class, girl. You did a great job. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I'm here for it. Yeah, girl, do not doubt your skills. I know it's deep seated in your psyche, but we're here for you because that is absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Never be ashamed to show your work here. And I'm handing you a Kleenex because I know you're sitting over there crying because that is absolutely gorgeous. You love the hat yarn. I'll go back and tell you if Leslie doesn't put it in here because that is. Weren't you listening? I just told you what it was. I'll go back. I had scrambled eggs and a pita yesterday for lunch. Really? You are so welcome, girl. That is beautiful. Roberta says now I'm hungry and I already had a mushroom gravy Salisbury steak with mashed potatoes. Well, you can eat later. Such an inviting work. Rainbow colors, so bright, vibrant. Yes. Cute, dreaded spell check. Girl, I know spell check's just horrible. Let's see. Chris wanted to know what the hat yarn was. Gail says, love all the colors. Girl, those colors are beautiful. They're beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, Chris, it's Big Twist Living Yarn in the colorway Life. And that's what the hat was made in. And now Teresa says, this picture was an oil painting my husband decided he didn't want to do, so I turned it into a diamond painting. What? You turned an girl. Oh, Teresa, girlfriend, you turned an oil painting canvas into a diamond painting. OM to the G. Oh, that is lovely. That is absolutely lovely. Oh, oh, I didn't know you could do that. I never thought about doing that. I'm blown away. I am just blowing away. You're fighting to keep this what where you are. You're having chicken strips. What are you having with your chicken strips? That's bright stripes from Red Heart, color controlled. You did a fine job, girlfriend. You did a fine job. Teresa, have you joined the Facebook group yet? That is beautiful. It does take patience. It is creativity because I never would have thought of taking an oil painting and turning it into a diamond painting. That would never have crossed my radar. That is absolutely wonderful. Oh man. I love that. I absolutely love that. Teresa, girl, you've got skills. You've got skills. And oh gosh, it's 3:58. I started early and I finished the chat and the picture with 2 minutes to go. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have 2 minutes to go either. Uh I can't do that. I'll do it on Monday. I'll do two on Monday. That yes, Coley. Yes, yes, it is exquisite. It should be in a museum. Should be framed and hung on somebody's wall. It is absolutely beautiful. I have that kind of patience, but then I end up sweeping those little drills up off the floor for the next 3 months. I don't care how careful I am, they end up on the floor. They do, they end up on the floor. Oh, wait a minute. Keep talking. I have to go through hoops to get this done now. Lord help me. I cannot stand. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know. It is hung on your wall. Oh, Gail, don't laugh at me. That's awesome. That's beautiful. Yes, and you should hang that on your wall. That is absolutely gorgeous work. It really is. I would like to thank everyone who has spent the last hour and 40 minutes with me. You could have spent it anywhere, but you chose to spend it with me, and I do not take it lightly. Everybody, give yourself a big hug. I thank each and every one of you who either emailed me a picture or posted it to the Facebook group, because if it was not for you, we would not have an FO Friday. And you all are so flippin' talented. Kitty says, I have a shag rug that still has stitch markers in it. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna raid. I'm trying to get my fingers in order here. Okay, everybody, we're gonna try to do this. All I can do is all I can do. Uh this is hateful. Okay, let me try to do it this way. This is an experiment. That's all I can do. Shooky gosh darn. Okay. 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 I so am not gonna like this setup, I can tell already. Bear with me.